What is good, friends? And welcome back, or welcome for the new viewers. I'm your host, 44 Mag, and today I have something special. We're gonna try the test server and figure out how the new officers are behaving, how good they are. Lilith was kind enough to provide me with 2 test accounts so I can try and simulate battles. So in this stream, we're gonna take care of the bomber officers. His name is Dew Baird, nickname Old Stache. He is a bomber officer from the Liberty Camp. He wears the trap tag. So does El Cartero. El Cartero also have the trap tag. So both of them have the trap attribute. We're gonna look into that during the test phase. So let's start with this tactical skill called Hammer Wings. When in a bomber troop, each bombing run deals skill damage twice to the target. The damage coefficient is 1100 at max value, meaning that every time he bomb, he deals twice the amount, so 2200 damage, reduces by 20% for each additional target hit, and deals area of effect damage up to 2 enemy troops in the target's perimeter grids. What is that? For Vanguard and Martyr's Watch, perimeter grids are the grids surrounded the target one. For Liberty Bomber, perimeter grids are the ring of grids surrounding the 7-grid bombing area. Whenever this officer's troop deals damage, the target is trapped for 2 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the trap duration. So this is the tactical skill. You cannot skill train with that. The first passive skill called Skylance, it's an offense type dedicated to bombers, increases the damage intensity of this officer's bomber troop by 15% max value. When attacking an enemy troop, the bomber troop's damage intensity is further increased by 15%. So 15% if you attack a base, if you attack troops, 30% damage intensity. So it's a Gen 5 officer, and we see the numbers are always going up. His second passive skill called Bringing Home, it's a protection type. It's for all aircraft, bomber or fighter. Increases the damage resist of this officer's troop by 25%. You can skill train any fighter or bomber unit with this skill. Damage resist is quite good. If you have a tanker jet, you can upgrade that. If you have a strong bomber and you want to add some extra damage resist, you can go ahead. This is a useful skill. The last passive skill called Ace Instructor, it's a balance type, good for any type of aircraft. Increases the firepower of this officer's troop by 35% and its HP by 15%. For a balance skill, it's not bad. I didn't test any firepower or HP buff for aircraft, but this value is quite interesting. On paper, it looks good. Once you awaken this officer, all the 4 skills are up to 5. You will awaken him, or you unlock the area of effect skill damage. So with that being said, let's jump into the testing phase. We're gonna set a benchmark first. Okay, we're gonna try other officers and then we will compare. So let's go with the first run. Boom. Okay. And we're gonna see the trapping feature. So if I move, not the best example. All right, so you see the unit is trapped, and as soon as the 2 seconds expire, he keeps on going. So basically, I destroyed 24 units, dealt 46.4 million damage, and we're gonna try again with Old Stache. All right. So let's try with Old Stache. So last time I lost 4 units. Okay. So you see the the visual, the special effect when he deals the skill damage. Let's try the trapping feature. Okay. Deals damage twice. That's interesting. Yeah, I lost 7 units this time compared to 4. So yes, I deal a little bit more damage. We will see the result with the 2 different battle reports. So you see the difference with El Cartero. I inflict 46.2 million, lost, destroy 24 reserves. With Stache, old Stache, I dealt 63.4 million damage, 42, so about almost double the amount of reserves. Let's try with Dawn Striker. So let's try with Dawn Striker. I'm curious. Hey, little Stuart. How are you? Are there all the manifestation for units? What? Of units? I don't understand that. Sorry. Alright, Dawn Striker, she only killed 36 units, dealt 51 million. So Old Stache is the best so far. Now we're gonna try with Lone Eagle, the old guy. Let's do it. Oh, the appearance that there's no unit skin in the test server. We have to go with the basic one, the stock one. So this is Lone Eagle in action. He performed his last bombing run and I lost 6 units as well. So first battle report was El Cartero with 24 units reserves killed, then Old Stache 42, then Dawn Striker 36, and Lone Eagle 36. So far, Old Stache is the best one, dealing the most amount of damage. So let's see the bomber chick. I'm gonna target the helicopter once again and see what happened. I see only one target so far that got bombed. Same thing. No splash damage. 3 passes so far and no splash damage. Well, so let's have a look at the battle report. So 42 reserve killed, no splash damage, same amount of reserve killed as Old Stache, and Old Stache is free. Try again. Oh, did I damage enough Katyusha? No, not yet. Yeah, now I did. Now I did. Since I didn't lose any bombers, the splash damage is stronger. I lost 3 Katyusha and 6 helicopters. So this one was the battle report when Mischief Maker attacked, 42 reserves kill, and Old Stache did kill more reserves because of the area of effect. I'm used to press on the escape key. Let me bomb an anti-tank gun. So this is El Cartero. See the trapping effect. The trapping effect also deals damage with El Cartero because it set the target ablaze. When it's burning, it's losing more HP. Does the trap effect stacks by having El Cartero and Old Stache? I don't think so. We can try it, but I don't think it does stack. Let me train. So this battle report is with El Cartero. I killed 48 units, dealt 31 million damage. Let's use a right bomber this time. Ooh. Yeah, it's much more violent. Let's try with the trapping. Yeah, this unit may not survive. Oh yeah, it hit that MBT as well. Woo! So this battle report is with El Cartero, 48 units destroyed, 31 million damage inflicted, and of course with Old Stache, I kill them all, 100 units lost, 100 reserves lost, and I dealt 49.1 million. A lot more of, you see the yellow line, the yellow part of the damage. This is the officer skill damage. Maybe 20% of the total damage was officer skill, and now half of the damage dealt is officer skill. So a lot more officer skill damage. First of all, try with Mischief Maker. I don't see any damage to the surrounding or the random target. I know the odds are 30%, but I expect in 4 passes to see some kind of splash damage, which is not the case. They are equivalent in terms of damage dealing, but in terms of monetary damage, Old Stache is better, more affordable. Did I... So this is still Old Stache, as you can see. 19... No, 3.52. 3.52. Same thing. Same amount of damage, pretty much. But no damage to surrounding targets. Dawn Striker with Old Stache and see what happened. All right, ready for this? Oh, it's struggling a little bit. Second pass. All right, down to 31.5. Okay, 12. 12 units remaining. Okay, I lost 8 units. Let me train again. Okay. Battle report with those 2 officers. I destroyed 48, killed 48 reserves, and I inflict almost 80 million damage, 79.8. Half of that damage is officer shot, officer skill. So let's test this. Second run, we replace Dawn Striker with Old Stache. We're gonna repeat the test on this Vanguard main battle tank. Bombs away. Oh, I'm dealing some splash damage. I think this officer is beautiful. I dig this officer. I wasn't convinced at first, but Yeah. Splash damage on that helicopter now. Yeah. Wow. I lost 3 Katyusha and I lost 8 main battle tanks. And if you look at the difference, before Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker, I killed 48. I knocked down 48 reserves. Now with Lone Eagle and Old Stache, I knocked down 60 reserves.
I'm ready.
We target the main battle tank and let's have a go. I didn't see that secondary hit. Now I see. Okay, you clearly notice the second hit again. Yeah, I knocked down more units this time. Okay, so 48, 60, and 66. So she's a little bit better. So we will set a trajectory to this main battle tank and hunt them to see if we have double trap. I don't think so. No, we don't have double trap, but when he's under the trap effect of El Cartero, you see the burning effect. Okay, this time we try Old Stache with Dawn Striker on the main battle tank. Bombs away.
Ready to fall.
I like the splash damage. For a weaker unit, it deals some damage. It does. Yeah, I lost 3 Katyusha so far. Lost 3 Katyusha and 8 main battle tank. So this one was Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker, 48, 60, 66, 60. So about Lone Eagle and Old Stache is about the same as Old Stache and Dawn Striker. Everybody's healed. Now let's use Old Stache plus Mischief on the Vanguard Bomber against the main battle tank. Bombs away!
Ready to fall.
Oh, that is dramatic with the special effect of Old Stache. Bam! Not enough to damage this Katyusha so far. Oh yeah, so the anti-tank gun lost 3 units. Anti-tank gun lost 3 units. Main battle tank lost 12 units. So far, the highest damage output against the main battle tank. 84 targets destroyed or reserves killed. Lots of officers kill damage. Lots of it. So far, the highest damage output. Lone Eagle and Rictus. Let's bomb that.
Ready to fall.
And Rictus only drops a 1 big bomb at the end of his cycle. So he's not the best anymore. Oh, that Katyusha took a serious hit. And here's the last bomb. Boom! Lone Eagle with Rictus Reaper. I killed 240 reserves. Not a lot. Not a lot. Most of it was normal damage, white damage. The orange damage, which is the officer skill, minimal. So 240. Let's try replace Rictus with Dawn Striker. Oh no, let's try El Cartero. Bombs away.
Ready to bomb.
We have some burning effect. One last bomb. First run with Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper, I was able to destroy 240 reserves. Oh, less with El Cartero. Lone Eagle Rising Star. Let's drop some bombs.
Ready to bomb.
Yeah, I see more damage. Visually, I know it's superior to El Cartero. 240 with Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper. 192 with Lone Eagle and El Cartero. 216 with Lone Eagle and Rising Star. So Lone Eagle, Rising Star did better than Lone Eagle and El Cartero. So Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker on the Liberty Bomber. Let's bomb that biatch. Oh yeah, you can see right away that this is an upgrade. Baboom. The Katyusha may die. Yeah. So does the Martyr's Watch Howitzer. Oh, almost. Shall we? Oh, wow. Look at that. 346 units killed, or razors killed, compared to 216, 192, and 240. 240 was Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper. Makes sense because Rictus Reaper is an exclusive lounge. So this combo, this pairing outperform Lone Eagle and El Cartero and Lone Eagle and Rising Star. But Lone Eagle with Dawn Striker, wow. 346 razors kill. Look at the damage inflict. 222 million. Lone Eagle, Old Stache. I didn't try Dawn and Stache because Lone Eagle is almost the same as Dawn Striker. My prediction may be accurate. Last bomb. Oh, almost. Well, what do we have? On the Liberty Bomber, Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker is a better pairing. Yeah, because I was able to destroy the Martyr's Watch Howitzer and the rocket launcher. This time, all the units survived, barely, but they did. So on the Liberty Bomber, oh yeah, because Dawn Striker, she have a bonus. When targets are surrounded by other targets, you deal more damage. That is why. Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker, let's send the bombs. Ready to bomb. Oh, I see a lot of damage. That could be interesting. Yeah, 3 targets will be eliminated. Almost. Oh, that Martyr's Watch barely survived. 350. Highest so far. So the second best was Don Lone Eagle and Don Striker. The best was Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker. You see the difference? Mischief Maker, she's good, but is it worth it for 4 more reserves? If she worth it, in my opinion, no. My prediction is that will be the best pairing. Let's do this.
Ready to fall.
Oh, I should have put the targets closer together, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you cannot control that on the battlefield. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Maybe not. Nah. Oh, I was far away. Yeah. So Dawn Striker with Old Stache, not the best. So Old Stache with Mischief. Could be the best pairing. We'll find out. So far, so good. On the Katyusha, it's doing better. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. I love what I see so far. So that Katyusha is gone. That rocket, that Martyr's Watch howitzer has survived again. So the number to beat is 350. And yeah. So 350. Yeah, it doesn't change. So Old Stache with Mischief Maker, 350 reserves lost. Same as Old Stache, same as Don's, same as Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker. Let's send it.
Ready to fall.
You're welcome, Muhammad. Oh, now the Martyr's Watch howitzer will not escape. all the artillery died. Helicopter again, serious hit. Maybe the main battle tank got hit a little bit harder. Battle report. Oh, yep. So Mischief and Dawn Striker. The Dawn Striker for the Liberty Bomber. She's the best. That's what I think. And but the difference is only, like, if you look, like 350, 350, 354. It is good, but if you want the second best and free pairing, Dawn Striker, Lone Eagle and Inferno with 8 units, no barrack extension against that cluster of target, and see how good that pairing is. My opinion, not too good, but Inferno is not that bad, so it's a tough call. Burning Av, some good effect. I think that Dawn Striker with Inferno would be better than Lone Eagle and Inferno. Last bomb, yeah. So, oof, that rocket truck will die once again. 296. So it's up there, but it's not. It's up there. It's better than a Dawn Striker and Old Stache, but it's not better than Dawn Striker and Lone Eagle. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.